Good morning, I'm Greg Holman in the Country 96 Artist Lounge, and today we're talking with Cody Joe Hodges from Texas, and a graduate of Texas A&M, also a military guy. And Cody Joe, how did you find college? What did you major in there at Texas A&M?
I majored in agriculture and did music as my hobby, and worked a little bar called, well, it's not a little bar, but it's a pretty large bar called Hurricane Harry's, and started working at the door. Then I got moved to the floor. Then I was behind the bar, and then I started opening up for for acts that would come through, country acts. And after college, I ended up moving up to Nashville and kind of somewhat doing the same thing, and just trying to learn a little bit more about the music and the music business, which I didn't know anything about at the time. The more I know I don't know.
Exactly.
So,
now wait a minute, you're not a real big guy. Were you a bouncer? You said you worked the door.
Actually, I was pretty good at breaking up fights. Just by talking to them and giving them some, just some positive. There's a lot of negativity in bars sometimes, and sometimes they'd be fighting, and I just go over there and talk to them and say, "Hey man, what are y'all doing?"
Okay.
So you don't always have to be big to break up a fight.
Right. Good philosophy. Then, of course, your military career as well. Moved around a little bit there. Was that U.S. Army?
That was the U.S. Army. Got stationed at Fort Carson, Colorado. I actually did my basic training over here in Fort Leonard Wood, a little bit south of us over here. But moved over to Fort Huachuca after that for my AIT training, and then I went up to Fort Carson, Colorado, and
sort of 2-year hitch.
Yeah, okay. two-year hitch. I was enlisted, and I went enlisted with a college degree, which I was able to negotiate the contract just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And my dad was in the Army for 2 years, and he always said, I asked him about the food there in the Army. He said, well, there's plenty of it.
Yeah.
You're not going to go hungry. Has the food improved a little bit? Is it decent?
Well, I mean, I was all, and this takes me back to when we'd run in the mornings. I could always smell the cheesy eggs.
Okay.
that was one of my favorite breakfast foods.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I thought that if you were hungry, there are a lot of things that taste good when you're hungry.
Right. Does your wife make cheesy eggs for you now?
Actually,
she's a pretty good cook.
Actually, she does. She's awesome.
And you met her at Texas A&M, right?
I met her at Texas. Well, it was right at the little bar out. It was at Texas A&M, but we both graduated already. But it was at a Hayes Carl concert. That's where we met. So we met at a music concert. I was totally not looking at the time at all. So they always said that's what happens to you. Those divine appointments are the most important.
Right. And you've also been decorated, won a Rising Star Artist.
Oh yeah. The Country Music Association of Texas this year named me as the Rising Star of 2016. So the male Rising Star. Jesse Rhodes got the female Rising Star. So, but that's really awesome. I mean, I've never even really won a karaoke contest. so this was that was really a big honor. And so now we decided to go ahead and hit the road and try to promote our brand of country music outside of Texas. So.
And you've got a song, the single "One More Drink" is rising up the charts, and I want to hear a little bit of that.
Absolutely. This song was written by Jamie McKean and myself, Cody Joe Hodges. It's called "One More Drink." Well, I was sitting there enjoying the view, minding my own and having a few. Then you walked by, caught my eye, and I leaned over and tried to say hi. And I fell off that whole bar stool and acted just like a fool. One more drink and I'll leave this bar. One more drink and where's my car? One more drink and then I'll make a pass. One more drink and then I'm breaking glass. One more drink, I'll find me a girl. One more drink and then I'll conquer the world. Hey, hey, one more drink. So I dusted myself off of that floor. No need to cuss, 'cause I've been there before. So I jumped up and threw down my hat. I looked around and said, who did that? You were looking quite confused, but everybody in the bar was amused. One more drink and I'll leave this bar. One more drink, man, where's my car? One more drink and then I'll make a pass. One more drink and then I'm breaking glass. One more drink, I'll find me a girl. One more drink and then I'll conquer the world. I said, hey, hey, one more drink. I hit a brick wall. Come to find out it was her boyfriend Paul, but he didn't look confused, and I don't think he was amused. You gotta know just when to say when, or you could end up in the pen. One more drink and I'll leave this bar. One more drink, man, where's my car? One more drink and then I'll make a pass. One more drink and then I'm breaking glass. One more drink, I'll find me a girl. One more drink and then I'll conquer the world. Hey, hey, one more drink. Hey, hey, one more drink. And always designate a driver.
Hey, good job.
Hey,
Enjoyed
thank
that.
you.
That's
Thank
good. It's a little bit different when you see it live than when you just hear the single, hear it on the record.
Yeah.
And that was the clean version. That was the edited version.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely. That is the version that we're promoting.
Okay.
So.
I would imagine the line about a glass is changed.
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, making a pass, and then you know, after she finds out that you done drank one too many, you're gonna be breaking glass.
Right.
You know, so but yeah, it's one of those things. We had alternate lyrics in there, and we did a little bit of testing down in Texas, and you know, we just decided it would probably be best just to go ahead and promote this one nationwide, and if they do like the unedited version, you know, it's available on iTunes.
Right. and live in the bar.
And live in the bar, that's right.
Have you got another song in you?
I sure do. We've got another one coming out. It's called Hellbent on Loving You, and this is actually there's a cool little backstory on this one. We play a lot of honky tonks in Texas, and sometimes we get the small bars, and sometimes we get privileged enough to play the larger venues, and you know, there's always a lot of fans out there who really appreciate what we do, and actually, if I could get she's okay.
She's not gonna do it.
She said no. Okay. Well, Jamie helped write the song, and there was a girl that was trying to taunt Jamie.
Oh, okay.
and Jamie didn't like that too much, you know. But she's not gonna say anything. She's just gonna be well reserved, and we're gonna write a song about it later. So,
Okay.
So it was one of those things that it was one of those situations.
I understand.
It's called Hellbent on Loving You. me about girls like you. Too much makeup and trashy tattoos. You walked in, they're gleaming your eyes, swishing those hips, skirt cut up to your thigh. I knew right then it was trouble from the start with the twist of your lips. You grabbed my heart. I was hell-bent on loving you, and I was hell-bent on loving you. I like that voodoo you do, the way you smell and how you move. I knew it from the moment you took me aside. You nibbled my ear and slapped my behind. Girl, I know you're crazy, just can't stand to be apart, but my love for you is clearly off the charts. I was hell-bent on loving you, and I was hell-bent on loving you. You drive me wild when you dance that way, your body rocking, I can feel what you're saying. He walked in, stole your attention, you knocked me cold and drowned him in affection. The moral of the story is my mama was right. I should have thanked you for the dance and wished you good night. I was hell-bent on loving you, and I was hell-bent on loving you, and I was hell-bent on loving you.
That's an interesting song. Good song. I like that. That's different.
Thanks. Yeah, it's got a little bit of bluesiness to it, you know. And that's one thing we try to do with a lot of our songs. You know, we go from traditional country to a little bit more bluesy, progressive. You know, to you know the last song, the current tune, One More Drink, has a little bit of rocking edge to it. So
Sure.
it's. I guess you'd call it outlaw country. I don't know.
It's not bro country though.
Yeah, no,
so.
it's not bro country, but but I guess you'd consider George Strait outlaw country nowadays too, though.
Probably so. Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's hard to find some traditional artists these days, but sure like your sound, Cody.
hey, thank you so
Appreciate
much,
it.
Greg.
I mentioned earlier that I thought you looked a little bit like Clay Walker, but I think your mannerisms and your humor reminds me of Clint Black.
Oh, okay,
A little bit now.
Okay, that's not bad company to be referred to.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
best of luck to you.
Hey,
Thanks for
thank you
stopping
so
by.
much. Thank you.
It's Cody Joe Hodges, and I'm Greg Holman in the Country 96 Artist Lounge.